Andrew Yang is here. He is campaigning for Dean Phillips, who's a congressman out of Minnesota, taking on Joe Biden and others. Morning to you.
It's great to be here. New Hampshire primary day.
Get jacked up, okay? Is this a good look?
I think it's a terrible look for the president. I think Dean Phillips is going to put up a shocking number tonight, and people are going to realize that Democrats here in New Hampshire and around the country don't want a coronation of Joe. They want a real competition in a genuine primary.
Here's Dean Phillips on calls to unify behind beating Trump. This is call for number one. Listen.
I've already asked Cornel West and Jill Stein and RFK Jr. to come into the Democratic primary because we have to unify behind beating Donald Trump. I've said this 18,000 times. I'm only doing this to defeat Donald Trump. Nobody seems to want to do that in the Democratic Party right now other than me, because Joe Biden can't is my proposition, because the data says he can't. No one in the country right now cares. In fact, most of the people in the country are going to the Trump rally right now because he's listening to them.
So if you can't get Democrats to unify, what is the point of all this?
What's great is that we have a process. You're going to find out who the best contender is to take on Donald Trump in November. I agree with Dean. Polls show that Joe Biden is terribly positioned in the fall. He's down by 8 in Georgia, which he won last time. He's down by 8 in Michigan, which he won last time. Having Joe Biden on the ballot against Donald Trump is not the best bet, and I think Dean Phillips is going to make that point tonight.
Well, the point he continues to make is that he's young, but he doesn't really discern on policy. And so Peter Doocy had the honors at the White House to ask about that and more.
Why do you think it is that more and more people polled feel like over time President Biden is getting less and less mentally sharp?
You know, I have to say that's a little confusing for me, because if you look at what this president has done the last 3 years, historical pieces of legislation, someone who's had Senate experience, someone who was the VP, vice president under President Obama, obviously, and someone who has been a pretty effective president over the last 3 years.
All right, you're representing Dean Phillips. What would he say to that?
You know, Dean Phillips actually wants to address some of the problems like the border that are frustrating so many Americans in a way that the current Democratic administration has not. He's talking about reforming the process of applying for asylum, so you have to apply in your country of origin as opposed to crossing the border and then applying. Our current system does not make sense for anybody. And these are common sense solutions that most Americans would get excited about that the Democrats have not put forward, because unfortunately we're in a political environment where if you try and solve a problem, you're likely to get punished by your own base.
Well, my prediction was that the Democrats, that race is the one to watch tonight as well. So
you are right. I think one primary may be ending just as the other primary is gathering steam. Dean Phillips going to save us from the battle of the 80-year-olds. Let's go, Dean.
All right, next time bring the pom-poms. Nice to see you,
Andrew.
Great
to have you. Have a good day. Enjoy yourself.
Thanks for having me.
Glad to know your family as well.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.